guys and girls, Temporary Citizen here, and today I've got something special for you. It is the Zeil helmet by Johnny Reb Australia, and they've been kind enough to send me one to review. So I've been using this for the last couple of weeks, and I'll let you know what I think. First things first, this is a cool looking helmet, right? So full face here, drop down sunnies that are built in, and it's removable. So it is basically, I'm gonna look like a fool trying to do this. Can't do that on the fly. It is basically a half base helmet with a drop down visor and a removable chin piece. Now the chin piece doesn't really add any crash protection, but it does, give you that cool full face helmet look. But it is essentially a bigger half face helmet. Now the drop down sunnies are quite cool as well. They do require 2 fingers to pull down. It's just 1 finger it gets a bit stuck, 2 is perfect. Always better to use 2 fingers than 1. And it's tinted, it's not super tinted, so you can still, well, I don't know the legality on it, but you are still able to use it at night. Yeah, this is a large helmet. In the past I've worn an extra large helmet, but it's quite a nice fit. And it's also a very budget helmet. So I think it comes in at under 200 bucks, which is brilliant. Now, Johnny Reb are a Melbourne-based company. It's nice to go and support the locals. But yeah, it's pretty good helmet. Now, obviously, chin visor removable. It does look a little bit dorky as an open face helmet, but I think that's just generally the case with open face helmets. I've got another one here, which is just for demonstration purposes for this video. I can't even remember what brand it is. It was just a cheap half helmet that I bought many years ago. And they just, in general, look dorky, right? I'm not a big fan. But they also look big and bobbly as well, as you can see. So this helmet, this Zeil helmet, when worn as a half face, is quite a large helmet. But it is a very light helmet for how big it is, which is surprising. Yeah. So obviously, look a bit dorky, it's a bit big. Now the other thing that I do really like is it's got one of these quick access locks. Only issue with one of these, brilliant to use by the way, but because there's no D-ring, it makes locking your bike on your helmet and then leaving a hard thing to do. But yeah, it feels surprisingly, put it in the right way, Blake. Put it in the right hole. It feels surprisingly quality for such a budget helmet. There are a few little things that it's missing that I would like to see. I would like to see a chin curtain. It gets a bit chilly without one. I've also had a little bit of an issue with this inner liner, this inner sill just popping up a little bit. And there is a little bit of wind noise when you're cruising along. It can get quite noisy as you go faster. But that's sort of what you expect for a budget helmet. You're not paying 800 bucks, you're not expecting $800 worth of quality. But yeah, for a cool little budget helmet, as long as you're aware that it is a half face helmet, I reckon it's a pretty good one to add to the stable. You're out on a hot day, right? You're riding along. Boy, it's bloody hot, isn't it? Right? So you're cruising along, Oh boy, it's bloody hot. Ah, bliss. Put this there. Ah, geez, the sun's come out. Sorted, Captain Falcon time.
Show me your moves.
It is a very tactical looking helmet, isn't it? No. Still can't get it on the go. Now, another important thing to add is that it is ECE approved, and they also have the fitting guide on the website. So make sure you follow that and measure your head, use the size that they reckon you should use. But yeah, that's the Johnny Reb helmet. If you're looking for a cool combat-y looking half-face helmet, that's the way to go. The other market this sort of comes into, right, is people who get half-face helmets, and then I've lost it over the years, but you can buy these little, they're like motocross goggles, but they come with a little mask that drops down. You look a bit like Scorpion and Sub-Zero. Now the issue I found with those is that they only come up to here, so they're quite dorky. Yeah, they're dorky, they're cool sunnies, cool goggles, but they just get dorky quickly, whereas this isn't going to happen. It is that full length, so it's sort of a step above going for a half face and then using one of those face masks with it. But yeah, that's basically it. Check him out on the website. I'll put the link to that on the screen now and in the info box below. I've been Temporary Citizen. If there's any other helmets you would love to see me review, make sure you get in touch. And yeah, it's been a pleasure. Thanks guys. Peace out.